Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to bake a sourdough loaf with mozzarella cheese, olives and jalapeños. For this, first of all, we will take 350 grams of all-purpose flour. Now this process is called autolyse. In this, now we are going to add 280 grams of water. This 280 grams is 80% of moisture level. So hydration level is 80% here. Now we are going to mix them and make a loose dough, shaggy dough. This potato is boiled potato and shredded finely. We are adding this to make the loaf very soft. Now we will mix it together. At this stage, we have not yet added the salt. Salt we will be adding with the sourdough starter. Now we will leave this for 1 hour. And after 1 hour, we will be adding the sourdough starter. Okay, now our dough has rested well for almost 1 hour. So now we will infuse the sourdough culture starter and salt. So first we will make a few holes . In the dough so that the culture can penetrate inside. And around 75 grams of sourdough culture we will add in this. And we'll add 15 grams of salt, pink salt. This process is called levain. And now we will mix it well. You can see the sourdough culture. It's how well it is active. You can see how the bubbles are formed. गाइस, अगर आपने अभी तक मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो प्लीज़ लाइक, सब्सक्राइब और शेयर कर दीजिए। थैंक यू। अभी आप देखेंगे द डो हैज़ रेज्ड मोर देन डबल and you can see the bubbles, and it is ready to be now for stretch and fold. We release the dough from the sides because it is sticking to the bowl and then fold it onto itself. This process we have to do for almost 3 to 5 minutes. By doing this, the gluten structure of the dough is building nicely and the strength is built up in the dough. Now we will again keep it for 20 minutes. We will cover it and keep it to rest. Now we are going to do second set of stretch and fold. For this we will spread some all-purpose flour on the counter. And we will put all the dough on this flour. You can see that now the dough is quite sticky, but as we do the stretch and fold, the stickiness will be reduced. For this process, we will dust our hands with some all-purpose flour so that the dough doesn't stick to our hands. And we use a scraper to spread the flour. And then fold it, stretching it and folding it. We are doing a letter fold. Again we will stretch the flour. Once again we'll stretch it. डालेंगे salt. Now we are doing the tucking. By tucking, you can see we are building a surface tension on the top. After the tucking, we left the dough on the counter for some time. Now we are going to do the additions. The additions is normally 30% of the flour weight. Like we added 350 grams of all-purpose flour in the beginning. So 30% is roughly 105 grams of additions. So in this we are going to add cheese, olives, jalapeños, and some Italian seasonings like Italian all seasons and oregano and chili flakes. So we will stretch the dough once again. फुल करेंगे नहीं चीज़ सारा डालो, थोड़ा सारा डालो, सारा चीज़, सारा ऑलिव, सारा सब चीज़ डाल देना है, सब मिक्स करके फैला करके डाल दो. We are also adding the Italian herbs, oregano, all seasoning and paprika, and now we will fold it again. Wherever it was torn, we are again stitching it. we will pat the dough and stretch it again, spread it again and fold it again, so that the inclusions get properly amalgamated. Now we have taken our loaf mold and greased it with olive oil, and now we will transfer the dough into the loaf mold and spread it properly. Now we will generously put some olive oil in the sides so that the loaf is released easily from the loaf pan after baking. And now we will cover it with a aluminium foil and keep it for second raise. For 1 hour. Now you can see that the dough has risen, and now it is ready for baking. So now we will cover it, and with some steam we will bake it for 25 minutes. We will keep some water inside so that it will create some steam, and we have covered this baking tray with aluminium foil so that it is baked with cover and steam is formed. After 25 minutes we will remove the cover. So 25 minutes has lapsed. Now we will remove the loaf pan from the oven and check. You can see the loaf has risen so nicely. Now we will score the loaf. And again turn it and put it again for baking for another 20 minutes. Before putting back in the oven, we will brush it with olive oil so that the surface becomes crispy and the crust is formed nicely. This time we will not cover it and we will not keep any water for steam, and we will bake it further for 20 minutes. So guys, the sourdough loaf is ready, and you can see how nice it has come. We will demold it once the pan gets cool, and keep it in the wire mesh. And then when it gets cool, then we will slice it. Thank you for watching. Guys, you can see that the loaf has come so nicely. So once it gets cool, we will demold it and keep it on the wired mesh and slice it once it gets properly cooled. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe my channel to get regular updates. Thank you so much.